Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters radio channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. Today we're going to feature one of my favorite personalities. His name, Frankie Hollywood Crocker. He became a legend in R&B radio and spent many years in New York radio. He started out in Buffalo, where he was on the air till eventually he made his way to New York at 1600 WWRL. After a stretch there, he went over to become a top 40 jock at WMCA in New York. But when they changed format to talk, he needed a new gig and moved over eventually to WLIB-AM and FM. And Frankie was instrumental into rebranding WLIB-FM into WBLS, which is still an R&B powerhouse to this day. WBLS launched in 1972, and Frankie Crocker was its main architect. And he was rolling along until he ran into some legal issues and had to leave the air for a while, but came back in 1979, spent much of his career there, actually had a couple of different tours of duty at WBLS, and then eventually at the end of his career, he went over to 98.7 KISS. Frankie is the guy who is known for coining the phrase urban contemporary, which was used for throughout the 80s, 90s, and 2000s for R&B radio. Frankie passed on in 2000, but while he was programming in New York, man, he was a sharp programmer, kept tight rotations, and had a really big flamboyant personality. Was even known just to make scenes when he would go out in the club scenes around New York. One time, even coming to the club on a big white horse. Seriously, he did that. Anyway, if you never heard him, here's your chance to check him out. It's Frankie, the Chief Rocker Crocker on 107.5 WBLS New York.
Our day will come. Our day will come.
WBLS New York, stereo in black, where you hear Sly and the Family Stone, John Coltrane, Buddy Mott, Roberto Isaac, Marvin Gaye, Cannonball, Errol Garner, Miles, The Impression, Freddie Hubbard, The Isley Brothers, James Cleveland, Wilson Pickett, Pharoah Sons, King Curtis, Wes Montgomery, Billy Preston, Flip with Jackson Crosby, Dion Moore, Gloria Lynn, Al Green, Stevie Wonder. All happening now on Stereo in Black. WBLS, the total black experience in sound. 107.5. In stereo.
It's Frankie Crocker from WBLS in New York at 25 minutes past the hour. The greatest station we think in the nation. Musically, it can't be beat. We want to tell you something right now. What does this say? Oh, this is about me. Frankie Crocker Productions presents the Frankie Crocker Poor People's Party. Yes, it's all happening this Wednesday, September 13th at the Automation Townhouse, 49 East 68th Street. Now, the other two parties that they had for me were kind of high. They were, you had to be hi-fi, high profile. They pay $5 to get in. So we thought we'd give one at $1. That's right. It only costs, in fact, it's 99 cents. But there's a hook. It's 99 cents and a donation for push. Now, whatever you want to put, if you want to put a dime in for push, I'm quite sure they'd appreciate it. So that's all it costs is 99 cents and a donation to push, whatever you want to do. It happens Wednesday, September 13th, once again at the Automation Townhouse, 49 East 68th Street. Special guests will be Columbia recording artist, the Lorelei, plus J.R. Bailey and the J.R. Bailey Experience, plus all the other people that come and we have a party. Now, if you've been to the last two parties, you know it's going to be dynamite. All this and more is available to you at the Automation Townhouse, 49 East 68th Street at 8 p.m. Now, there'll be a cash door prize for the person with the poorest outfit. Now, they've got poorest outfit down here, but we know it's poest outfit. Don't forget, that's Frankie Crocker, Po People's Party. Tell them to write, take off, P-O-O-R, take off the O-R, and just make it Po People's Party. Wednesday, September 13th at 8 p.m. Admission is only 99 cents and a donation for push. For information, call 489-0070, 489-0070. Now, if you can probably bring down your welfare check, or if you can cry Po Mouth at the door to the man in the red hat, you might even get in free. However, you do have to give a donation for push. That's Frankie Crocker's, it says Poor People's. I want everybody to know it's Frankie Crocker's Po People's Party. And the person in the poest outfit get in, and they're going to get a prize. And if you can Po Mouth the man in the red hat, well, it's free. So come on out. Wednesday night, we're going to jam again. Give Me Your Love from Superfly. 27 minutes past the hour. This is Frankie Crocker on WBLS. Po People's Party, huh? Gonna have some rich partying, though. I know that.
Can't pass the people, can't pass the hitman.
Mr. Dynamite at 18 before 6. called On the Good Foot. Do it on the good foot, baby.
Do it, Frankie. Do it.
From James Brown on the Good Foot to the JBs. Blessed blackness.
Frankie Crocker!
25 minutes past 7 in the Apple. This is Frankie Crocker. There is only one, often imitated but never quite duplicated. And as my contract says, I'll be around for a minute or two. I hope. If not, well, check it out. BLS at 28 past the hour 7. Lamar Renee at 8 o'clock. I'll be around until 8 as we do it too. Big Tim there, the aggregation. A thing called Our Thing. 26 minutes before 8. This is the best thing to happen to radio since Marconi invented it.
Frankie, please don't go. Don't leave.
Well, I guess you know that's just about it, huh? Time for me to go, time to split. It's been nice being with you for the past 4 hours. Hope you dig what we were doing, because we thoroughly enjoyed it. In the meantime, you stay tuned now for Miss Lamar Renee, and she's going to come to her with her things. I want you to remember this, that it's a code that we use and adhere to, and it's something maybe you'd like to remember. Ship form is my manifestation. Conscience is my guide. Peace is my shelter. Nature is my companion. Order is my attitude. Beauty and perfection has got to be my life. After you get all that together, have a pleasant remainder of a Monday evening. May God bless you and take care of you. God willing, we'll check you out tomorrow at 4 with Frankie Crocker, Satin, Black Satin, the man and his music. Until then, may each of you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. May each of you live to be 100 and me 100 but minus a day. So I'll never know that nice people like you have passed away. And don't forget, often imitated but never quite duplicated. When Frankie Crocker isn't on your radio isn't really on. Take care and ciao.
There I go, there I go, there I go, there.